Audio Jungle.
You know what it is. It's your boy Malcolm Sully, and this is the Malcolm Sully Show. So let's get it all in perspective. But wait, before we go any further, don't forget, click that like and that subscribe button. I highly appreciate it. Okay. It's a sad day. Angela Yee is leaving the Breakfast Club. No, say it ain't so. Psych, man, I'm happy. I'm glad. I could give 2 F's that she's leaving. So Angela Yee, she tweeted out, "The Breakfast Club, as you know it, is officially over." And it's like, she had everybody like, what? What's people were thinking like the show was leaving. But instead it's just her. She's out of here. And no, she didn't get fired. She's gonna get her own show, which is great. But you know, instead of me telling you, I'm gonna let her tell it, and I'll give you my reaction.
That I've been wanting to do for years now, since way before the pandemic. I had actually sat down with our big boss, Thea, and I was telling her, like, look, I really want to have my own show. You know, I have my podcast, Lip Service, and I was thinking I would be able to get something like a weekend situation, you know, one day ease into having my own show again. I did come from Sirius, where I had The Morning After with Angela Yee, and then came here. And so it's always been a goal of mine to have that. And so I thought I would still be on here and then do that show as well. But years later, they approached me up here at iHeart. Thea had to sit down with me and told me that they are going to give me my very own show. And so part of that is I wasn't sure what was happening when she first told me, but I am going to be leaving the Breakfast Club. You guys obviously will continue on. And
so as you hear from her own mouth, Angela Yee has been trying to leave the Breakfast Club for years. She just couldn't do it. And I always knew that. That's why, because she always trying to go hard with that Lip Service podcast, which is cool. Do your thing. I'm not mad at that. You know? So, like she said, she approached her boss, Thea. She hadn't let everybody know it was a woman, which is cool. Sound like it's a black woman. Thea. Well, I don't know. Thea could be anybody. I shouldn't say that. But she asked her years ago about getting her own show. They were like, nah, basically. Then once Breakfast Club blew up, became the number one show, made number one show, you know, for many years and syndicated all over. It came to her like, yo, you might get to get your own show now. You can get your own show now. You still want it. And of course Angela Yee wants it. And again, why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't you want your own show? I mean, why wouldn't you? My thing is it going to work? Because she's been doing that Lip Service podcast for many years. I don't think it works. I think she had people come on Lip Service because she's on the Breakfast Club. And without the Breakfast Club, a lot of those people are not going to be on a Lip Service podcast. And I don't know how that's going to work on the radio. Like, she's saying she's going to bring Lip Service to the radio. I don't know how that's going to work. Like, I don't know how you can talk about tossing salads and everything. Yes, I've listened to the podcast. I have to. I can't talk about something I've never listened to. That's ignorant. That's what idiots do. So I've listened to her podcast before. So I know what she talks about. So I don't know how she's going to do that on national radio. So she's going to have to clean it up. And if she cleans it up, it's not going to be Lip Service anymore. So she might, that may have to stay where it's at on the podcast. I wish her well. I just don't feel like it's going to be as like she thinks it is. She thinks she's going to be like the Breakfast Club, but by herself. When she doesn't have that type of audience. she doesn't have the following, I think, of the full community, because she bashes black men every day. So I don't see black men rushing to listen to her. And with a radio station, you just can't have women listening to you, especially a whole bunch of mad women, because that's who she caters to. Angry women that's fed up with men, especially fed up with black men. So that's only gonna take you so far. But again, she do pander to the gay community a lot, so that can take you far. But good luck to her. I know the Breakfast Club's gonna be way better. I don't know who they're gonna get. I heard people say Remy Ma. I say nah, because Remy Ma be like 3 dudes on the podcast. Again, I'm not calling Remy Ma a dude. No, she's a woman. She's a black woman. I salute her. She's a queen. And all the other phrases people love to throw out about people. What I'm saying is she's not feminine enough to me. Because when I got 2 aggressive dudes, I don't need an aggressive, strong woman in the sense of strong like I'll beat you up. Not strong like mentally. I'm talking strong like physically. You know, that type of aggression. There's nothing wrong with it. It just, you might well get another dude. I think Melyssa Ford will be the perfect host. Perfect host. She's beautiful. She's funny. She's strong. And she's very cool. Joe Buttons had Melyssa Ford on his show one time. And she was great. That was one of the best podcasts I've ever listened to. She was so just open and understanding and real, and not without she didn't have an agenda to like, she wasn't trying to hold up black women to the sky and push black men down to the dirt. And she wasn't saying, she was just being real. She was just being real. Honest and true. And yo, I love that podcast. I mean, that podcast with her. She's also beautiful. So men want to see her. So now you got black men, black women. They want to be like her. Because that's the key. You don't think Beyonce is Beyonce because she can sing the best. Because Jill Scott can sing. You know what I'm saying? Adele can sing. A lot of people can sing. But the women want to be those women. No, they want to be Beyonce. They want to be Rihanna. So beautiful women attract men and women. That's a fact. Yo, tell me how you feel about it. Leave a comment. But that's just my perspective on your boy Malcolm Sully. This is the Malcolm Sully Show, and I'm out. Bow.
Audio Jungle.